Module number 3, compensation. We are paid on the 15th and at the end of the month, the 30th or 31st, and I always aim to have those checks made ahead of time. You are paid by check, and your checks will be placed in your mailbox in the lobby area behind the blue counter. Staff are paid for 4 hours. Our worker hours are 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And additionally for meetings, lunch bunch, and early drop-off. We are not using a timesheet or a sign-in, sign-out sheet. We are all adults. I expect you to be at work at 8:30, and I expect you to stay till 12:30 unless you are staying later to cover lunch bunch. So we are going to just trust that this will not be an issue. And, if there are circumstances that you're running late, if you're going to be more than a few minutes late, I would expect you to message me in the ProCare app and then stay that day to make up that time. We offer no paid holidays, vacation days. We are paid on an hourly basis at Harbor Preschool. So if you have a purchase that has been pre-approved, then I will reimburse you for that in petty cash. So your receipt, and we have a form that you can attach to that, or you can just date it and put your name on it and put it in my box, and I will have your reimbursement within 3 days, cash or a check if it's more than $20. Do not make a purchase expecting to be reimbursed unless it has been pre-approved. That is our policy, and I don't want anybody to be disappointed. We are so blessed. We have everything that we need. And if we don't, if there's something that you are interested in, please talk to me about it and we'll see what we can do. But this is our reimbursement policy. Pay raises. So our annual increases are based on performance, positive evaluations, adherence to school policy, and funds if they're available. But pay raises are not guaranteed. We are a nonprofit. 2019, 2020, who could have foreseen that we would be refunding tuition to parents and, shutting down the way that we did. That took every bit of cushion that we had. So we are starting over again. And, we hope to be able to build that cushion again. And I am pushing for raises this year and next year to get our staff to the highest level in the community for a half-day faith-based program. But not a guarantee, but I'm really hoping and praying that that'll work. So we've talked about work hours, 8:30 to 12:30. All staff are required to work lunch bunch and occasionally an early drop off, and you will be compensated. So Leslie will be putting together a schedule for the work days, and she has been tasked with coming up with a system that's a little more fair, that people can select days that they would like to work. But the 5-day staff, 3-day staff, 2-day staff have requirements for everybody to be a part of that. And it's really a great blessing to our families, and it also generates some extra money for us to be able to give a holiday bonus, a Christmas bonus, and things like that. So we don't make a ton of money off of it, but it's certainly a blessing to our families to have those extra hours. If our staff have children who are enrolled at Harbor, they are not charged early drop-off or lunch bunch, but we do expect those kids to remain under the care of their own parents. And, there's some flexibility there, but parents, staff parents, it's not okay to go ahead and send your child down to their classroom. So they just need to stick tight with you and have them while you're doing your morning duties. We will have a morning prayer in the hallway at 8:50. So I want everyone to set an alarm on their phones and be out there so we can start promptly. But I really look forward to having that time with you all, and thank Molly for just diligently sending us a morning prayer over ProCare last year. That was amazing. So we talked about this earlier, that staff are required to attend the scheduled meetings and will be compensated. And it's absolutely fine for staff children to come to those meetings. Just, bring them a snack or something and we'll plop them in the corner. They need to stay in the same room with us, but that's absolutely fine. And there will be some extra evening hours that we will ask staff to attend, and like gallery night, if we are able to do that, and I'm hoping that we will, that will be all hands on deck. That's a very important time for our families to get together, but possibly book fairs, graduation for the pre-K, that's a mandatory attendance for those events. Well, I have to say this, but we must, we're required by law to take tax deductions from your paychecks. And that information comes right from the W-4 forms that you've submitted to us, and they're uploaded into the program. So we'll go on with that one. Staff are expected to be professional, dependable, punctual, and consistent in attendance. If you're going to be absent from work, you should notify me by a text message. A lot of times that's an early morning thing, and I'm up at the crack of dawn. So a text message, a ProCare message, as soon as you know that you're going to be absent. If you have something that you need to request time off for in the future, then I ask that you do that in writing as soon as possible. I really ask that you don't take time off during the mornings that we work for doctor's appointments and things that can be done in the afternoon. If you have something that you absolutely do not want to miss at your child's school, just please come talk to me, and I will make every effort to make sure that you're there. But we need you, and we expect that our staff will be present. Okay, we're required to complete continuing ed units. And, of course, this year, a lot of those have been online. So I will communicate information about these. I doubt that Smart Start's going to go back to in-person classes this fall, but we'll see. But if I see something that is very pertinent to your class or age group, I'll send it to you for sure and help you get these hours. You don't have to search for them on your own. because we like for you to only spend your time with classes that will support our program. There's so much out there, so you'll be getting information about these from me. Okay, if New Hanover County schools are closed, we are closed. If New Hanover County schools are on a delayed opening, we will open at our regular time, and we'll just handle the classes on an individual basis. That has worked well for us for the last 6 years. If we are closed, staff will be paid for the days that they miss. Say if we're closed on a Monday and Tuesday and you work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then you'll be paid for that Monday that you missed. If we are closed for more than 2 weeks, a hurricane, COVID, a situation like that, our board will make a decision about reducing tuition rates for our families. And if that is to happen, if that were to happen, if tuition rates are reduced, then our staff compensation will be reduced. We really hope that that won't happen, but have to say it. Okay, that is the end of our compensation module. Thank you.